In the wake of the 2010 earthquake, many families were forced to build temporary shelters on top of the rubble of their collapsed homes. Those who could not migrated toward informal tent cities like this one, located just outside Notre Dame's residence in Léogâne. They were confined to these cities for months and even years, as the demand for transitory shelters far exceeded its supply. E2E visited dozens of homes in Léogâne in the weeks after the earthquake, only to find the same vulnerabilities repeated over and over. It was estimated that over 90% of all buildings were severely damaged or completely collapsed in this city. In many cases, the construction materials were so poor that homes were reduced to nothing more than a pile of rubble. The typical Haitian home used unreinforced concrete block walls separated by slender and weak concrete columns. During the earthquake, there was a brittle failure of these walls, knocking out the columns and bringing the concrete roof tumbling down. Even when houses had not collapsed, severe cracking in the walls left them impossible to repair and reoccupy after the earthquake. In fact, many were so fearful of block homes that they chose to sleep outside rather than even venture back inside those that remained standing. In order to make block construction safe in major earthquakes, the walls would need to be reinforced, the quality of the block would need to be improved, and beams and columns would need to be added or redesigned to achieve what is called confined masonry construction. Unfortunately, the cost of a typical Haitian home would more than double when it is properly detailed in this way. For families who took nearly 10 years to afford their original unreinforced masonry home, the new demands created by the earthquake could leave them homeless for the rest of their lives. And while the tent cities are largely gone, the problem they signified still remains. Many have realized that a safe home is not within their foreseeable future, so they've begun to make their transitory shelters permanent homes by removing the tarp walls, replacing them with block, and adding decorative features. Thousands of Haitians remain without a plan for permanent housing, trapped in conditions like these for over 4 years. But E2E stands committed to not only providing that roadmap for them, but also accompanying them on their journey toward home ownership.